Hey guys, welcome back to Scrap Motor Garage. Little back-to-back episode. Last one was cooling system. This one will be tuning the car. And you've obviously watched the last episode, so you know I'm having some coolant leaking issue. So we're going to jump into that, and hopefully we can fix it. Enjoy. So yeah, last episode you were seeing us holding the box at the back, and it seemed like a bit. So it was. I did the old taste test and definitely got some sweet. Didn't look green, but obviously the exhaust is full of shit and brown rust. So you know me. Whoops, about lighting. How's that? Yeah, I couldn't let it go. I woke up with it on my mind. I was in the shower thinking about it. Nothing sexual. So I come out here like 4 in the morning. I was digging around before I was meant to catch my flight to work, which I went to the airport and I wasn't on the manifest for some reason, so I'm going tomorrow now. Anyway, an extra day working on the car. So I'm pretty sure I nailed it, what's going on. So taking off the intake there, just up on the windscreen. So this is the EGR coolant lines, in and out, you know, to cool down the fumes and make it better on fuel and all that stupid environmental stuff. So what I had happening was coolant was pouring out this hose. This is the check valve that goes into the back of the bottom intake section, and it joins up here to a T-piece. Let's see if I can get you in there to have a look. Yeah, so where the clamp there, that's pissing out of there with the other hose. So, and that was split in the end, so I replaced that. I thought that's weird, because then that follows under the intake and goes up in here. That's that painted silver one that left on there. I don't reckon I can get you in there enough to see, but come on, get out of there. Yeah, you can sort of see there's no clamp on it. So, being the intake, I thought, well, there'd be a coolant. So maybe I thought, it's got chambers through it. So I sat through watching all of my videos on this build, and it's definitely a vacuum line. That check valve shouldn't have coolant coming through it from the base of down here. They're hooked up. And then I remembered, and you guys might remember too, remember I had a lot of hassle with the rusted bolt sections here, and I was hammering these off, and I said I filled them up with some sealant because there was a bit of light coming through, so a gap. So I remembered that and opened up here, and you can see the coolant. So what's going on, I'm 99% sure, I did in fact seal it all up on the outside and it's fine, but there's two sides of it, isn't there, on the inside. So the coolant's coming in, pissing through the intake, clogging up the cylinders. That's why when I was accelerating it was bogging down, trying to stall, because everything was wet inside the cylinders. And it's filling up the intake, going through that hose where it should be a vacuum line, pissing out coolant there, and going back into the intake. So recirculating coolant through the intake. Going by that, there should be coolant in the oil, but the stick doesn't reach the bottom, and coolant will be on the bottom of the tank. So luckily, this is the sacrificing oil anyway, with the break-in lube and all that crap in it. So that's alright, I'll change that. I've got oil and filter here somewhere. Yeah, that is exactly what's going on. This all stayed because the sealant I used, the gasket, so I've destroyed that. But you can see here, this one is gone. Not right. It's not quite the right gasket, is it? Overhangs. But yeah, that's it. I don't think. Alright, just cleaned it up best I can. It's not very good. I don't know how I got this bad. not just for me smashing it. Anyway, yeah, it's like gouge there and whatever. I didn't ever want this to work. I didn't even do up this bolt. Alright, traced it. Pretty easy. If you ever have to do this, just put X's or whatever you want, just so you don't get halfway through it and start cutting out the wrong thing. Because, you know, ask me how I know that. Alright, cut that out. It's going to be annoying, and then I'll clean up the other surface. And I'm pretty much out of sealant right now, so what's this? Aquarium silicon sealant. Oh no. Fish tank? Water pumps. Well, you know what I'm saying there. It's a part of the water tank. Used for sealing applications. Watertight seal that is safe for aquatic life. It has excellent adhesion, UV resistant, and gap filling properties. Mate, sounds like your mum. It is ideal for fish tank construction, repair, water pumps, bonds, and heaters, and glass and aluminium. Aluminium. Yep, so putting it on, tightening it as you do, and the stupid thing cracks all the way through. So, throttle body's fucked. I need a new one. Just fucking one thing after another with this fucking car. Alright. So, I got the old Arlec Dremel out. It's made in 1927. So I've gouged out where it was the worst crack was there on the edge. I'm going to fill it. And here too. I'm going to use some JB Weld because that shit's strong. And I was having a look. I think I can just fill in up to the level of those little steps there, because the water will still flow. And yeah, I'll fill that in, and then I was having a look, got the bunning straight edge out, and you'll be able to see this. See the gap? See the light through it? Yeah, so this side's pretty good. This just goes back to when I damaged it when I was taking it off. And look at that, it's bad as well, you can see through there. It's hard to see through there, but if I put light on the other side, you'll be able to see it. Another side, and this one, I guess. Oh, that's pretty good, that one. Alright, that's it's all dry. There's two spots here I filled in. Now, I don't know if you can tell, but I've coloured it in with black texture. My paint marker wouldn't work on it. Don't know why. Alright, did it twice. You can see it's a lot better. These are actually, they're smooth. They're just, yeah, different material, different colour. This is a low point here, but that shouldn't matter because it's a nothing chamber anyway. And just the edge there is a bit low. That I filled, but it looks like it's, no, it's still good. Just looks like it isn't. A couple scratches, but the gasket and gasket sealer should fix the rest of that. As for the repair, it seems to, that's where I filled it. Gouged it out and filled it. It's not the prettiest hooker in the house, but she'll still take your money. I don't see why this shouldn't work. Now I'm going to try and tidy up the surface in the engine bay. It's a bit harder because I've got the bolts running through, but I'll do what I can. Man, what a head fuck. Alright, so that's holding fine. It's sealed on the outside, but as you can see, I've looped it. And I've got the one coming from the coolant bypass pipe down to the intake where this bottom one here would normally go, and that one there would go here. So I put a tube on here and open up throttle body, blocked that one off with my finger, put my other hand in here and blew, and I can feel air just coming out everywhere. So that center ring, no matter what I do, I can't seal it, so I need to get another throttle body. But this will do, no coolant going through, and there won't be any air leaks, so that will be fine for now to tune the car until I can get another one, which I have found on Marketplace, but I can't get it today. I'm off to work tomorrow, so I'll have to get it next week. Alright, engine is all back together. So now the pins. This is the read up ones again. So you got your connector down here. It's not the OBD2. It's like before the pollution, anti-pollution stuff or whatever it is. Yeah. So basically, these first two pins here, the bottom one's the ground, top one's the tester something or other. So you got to bridge those two. So you got to make a little connector. So I want to do that, and then I'll bring you back in when we're ready to fire it up. Yep, that's what I've done. Alright, so now that's plugged on, when I start the car, it will rev up high around 1300 to 1500 RPMs is what the article I found. And then it will rev lower, but it doesn't say how many RPMs, and then it will stumble a bit, and then it goes into the mode where it's telling you the error codes with the car, which with these you have a plug that has lights or something, and it'll tell you flash different color lights or different amounts of flash. Bloody garbage truck every time. It'll take a little while depending how many errors there are, and then once that's done it will stumble again or something, and then after it stumbles again then it's ready for you to adjust your timing. And after you do that, once it's ready for timing mode, you got 2 minutes to set your timing. So yeah, I'm going to put the timing light on, and when it's going through the stumbling phase where the timing will be 15 degrees out. Alright, you guys can see, I don't even know if this is going to work. I'm not sure if I even fix that problem. Let's see what happens. Brakes on. heaps of smoke. Still a lot of coolant coming out the exhaust, so that's annoying. I couldn't even see like up in the ceiling here, it was so shit. Yeah, it's got the sweet coolant taste to it. Sounded good though. Yeah, I didn't see any coolant leaking from the back. Nothing down there, so that's good. So there's no more leaks. It's not sucking in any more coolant. Just getting rid of what was already in there. This is all from the overflow. And that's old stuff back there. So yeah, this is just from the overflow and what I spilled this morning. It's actually good. Here's a test. Let's see if she fires straight back up. Alright, just had to finish tightening the dizzy. Alright, so this should just start now. Because you know, it's got a computer. I forgot. Still going into the mode. Let's see how she goes now. Why? It's got a sensor on you. The smoke. Well, pretty happy with that. Lives nice, sounds good. Yeah, obviously it's still spraying out some coolant, but that's from before. It's not sucking in the engine anymore. Did want to stumble a little bit when I was revving it. I think that's because the coolant's still pumping through. Pretty sure it's sucked in heaps. But I can confirm it's not leaking anymore, because when it was well, not leaking but sucking in an engine, it would leak down here out of that T-piece I was showing you before. So it's good. She is all good. I don't know if I left it on long enough for the thermofans to kick on. The thermostat opened up. Oh yeah, no bloody leak. Wait. Did I have another one of these? No. Just another hose. These bits on it. Fuck you. Oh good, I'll get one. I think I'm gonna... Well, I got new ones. The bottom new ones, so I might just order a new one of these anyway. That shit all good. I don't know why my sensor's not working. I'll look into that as well. Okay, well that pretty much does it for the mechanical side. I'm not going to test drive it, but I need to get that front bar on first. this front bar. Yeah, it's a classic. Well, I'm gonna snap off because I'm a dick. So I got it here. Goes like this. Just gonna a little bit of glue stick. That should be right. Now I'm gonna I want to see the thermo fans turn on. Not smoking anymore. A little bit smoky. Perfect. Well, if the aircon works, do I dare? Oh. No fans. Aircon light comes on there. Still a bit smoky, burning out the coolant.
I got no fuel, mate. Bloody hell.
Thermo fans work. Hey guys, just at work and editing video. I realised I never did a closing one. So yeah, EB lives. If you enjoyed the episode, yeah, hit the like button, and I will see you next time on Scrap Metal Garage. See you guys.